Hey guys, Sauniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. This is going to be a live casted game, and on my team we have Tyrael, Tassadar, Anubrak, Vala, and Zagara. And on the other team we have Illidan, Chen, Nazeebu, Tyrael, and Vala. So pretty balanced all things around. Tassadar may end up making the difference in this game, as the enemy team does not have any support whatsoever. I'm going to go up top with Tyrael, it looks like. And I'm going to increase my health regeneration on creep. See, that increases my regeneration bonus to 300%. Tassadar is alone in the middle. Vala and Anubrak are going along the bottom. And Tyrael and I are going to take the top. I really like Dragonshire. It's probably my favorite map, all things considered. Mostly because of the way it works, and I feel like it promotes more lane fighting than any of the other maps. More, for the most part, 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1 situations, which I feel it's easier for people to show off their skill in, rather than really big 5-on-5 team fights where it's just which team can mash the most buttons first. Nazeebu goes down immediately right in the beginning. We've already forced the well out of these two. So if we can continue to push here, we can do a ton of damage. Tyrael needs to back up just ever so slightly. Throw out my... It was not what I meant to do. I meant to put down some roachlings. Shrines will be up very soon. We should have our shrine at the top. No problem whatsoever. Stand back here. You can see just how quickly my mana regens while I'm on this creep. Illidan's trying to swing around and get something. I'm not really sure what that was about. Tyrael jumps in there. I'm going to throw some banelings in there. They're going to actually hit Illidan and do a ton of damage to him. So our shrine is up, and they definitely do not have their, I'm going to put my hunter killer here on Vala. There we go, got that kill. They're not going to have their, what's it called, their well up, because we forced them to use it so early in the game. They're pushing fairly well. I'm going to be focusing more on probably a split push Zagara build. Given that this map is... actually, it's not that large of a map, so I might go for team fighting. Haven't really made up my mind quite yet. It's like Vala's trying to do something there. I should really stay back, try and stay on the creep as best I can. They are coming up here. So I'm going to put that creep tumor down. I'm going to throw down some roachlings. And they will do tons of damage to her. Illidan's coming around the side here. Probably was not the smartest. Oh, I missed right there. But Tyrael might actually end up getting the kill. The Hunter Killer's doing tons of damage. Hunter Killer gets the last shot. Enemy Tyrael's coming up here. The fact that they have to use 3 people to take this lane is really huge. Throw out some banelings. Hopefully Tyrael comes around to help me out. Oh, I'm stuck between... Well, we can kill Vala. There we go. We got that. I'm going to run around. I'm just going to run around like this and let Tyrael do as much damage to him as possible. Let my Hunter Killer get out, do some damage. Whee! Yeah, looks like Tyrael's deciding to run away there. If I could stay alive, I'm going to get over here, put down one more creep tumor. Nope. Tyrael's moving in. I don't know where he's going. I really like the creep tumors. They give you vision. They give you increased movement speed. We're going to go with... I would really like Infest, but we're going to go with Tumor. So looks like they have dedicated even more players here to stopping us from taking this top shrine. I'm going to get up here, try and prevent Vala from doing that. Throw out my Hunter Killer. Throw some banelings on top of Tyrael. And we should get Tyrael with one last shot right there. And Vala, we got them both very well. Nicely done, team. Tassadar should be able to get that. Come on, Tassadar. I guess he does have somebody helping or fighting him in the middle. It is Chen, and he's not going to get through that shield ever. So I'm going to move down there and help him out. I'm going to do 3 roachlings. Oh, maybe we could force him out. Unfortunately, we lost the bottom shrine in the midst of all that. Vala and Tassadar are moving down to it now, so they should have it any second now. Got some roachlings here. Try and bait out a couple of shots from my turret right there. Or not from the turret, but from their towers onto my roachlings. Throw out a couple of baneling shots. Hit Vala with them for the most part. I need mana. I definitely need mana. Come on, Tassadar. Get that. Somebody get that shrine. Oh. Luckily, I got the creep tumor down before she was able to do much with it there. So I'm trying to keep as much damage as possible here. My roachlings are pushing pretty well. And we are securing this top shrine. They have dedicated 3 people to the mid to try and prevent us from taking the dragon. That is pretty crazy. I'm going to stay up here just so that we don't lose the top shrine. And Vala is going to take a ton of damage right now from my hunter killer. Tyrael is on his way up top. Now I have 2 of them up here. I need some help. I'm going to lose the top shrine. Definitely going to lose the top shrine. But if I throw some banelings out there, maybe I can get a couple of lucky hits off. Lost the top to 2v1. I do not have the health pool or the mana pool at the moment to go in there and take that back. But perhaps if I can sneak it, it'll be pretty close on whether or not. Nope, not with Tyrael jumping in like that. So if I can just run around and let my minions do damage, deal damage to him. Looks like Tyrael's coming up to help me out. Maybe if we focus on their Tyrael, we can take back this shrine. He throws out now Druin there to get out of the way. We will have this. Somebody should definitely go mid, except we don't have anybody down there to take the Dragon Knight. And Chen is doing a wonderful job of keeping Tassadar off of that. We almost lost the bottom shrine at the same time they took the top. Tyrael's moving around up to the top here. So I'm trying to put out a hunter killer, throw some banelings in his face, and see what Tyrael could do here by himself. Unfortunately, he is by himself for the most part. I have almost 0 health. If I could just be a pest here on the edge, stay on the creep, keep myself alive. Tyrael is down. Throw out a hunter killer, do some damage to Vala right there. Unfortunately, I think we're going to end up dying. I'm going to get Devouring Maw. This map is so small that split pushing on it is not going to be very effective whatsoever. They have decided to dedicate a lot of people up to the top. I see Vala coming out around the edge there. Throws out some the hunter killer, trying to just do a little bit of damage to her. Absorb some experience while I'm still in the lane. Trying to keep my team alive, although Vala's taking quite a bit of damage right there. Looks like Nazeebu's going for the bottom shrine. We need to take this top one immediately right now. Tyrael backs out. And I don't eat that, but we do have the top shrine secured. So this is what I mean by this map is much better. I think it's very, very well balanced. Having the objective spread out over 3 different lanes, except for Illidan coming in right there is going to get me killed. No, it's not. I'm going to stay alive. The gank fails, and now they're going to fall even farther behind in experience, given where they are. Anubrak and Vala are crushing this bottom lane. Unfortunately, Tassadar is probably going to die right there. There's nothing we can do. I should be in the shrine healing up. Now it's Tyrael versus Illidan up top. That's really not going to go in Illidan's favor whatsoever. I am on my way to the mid to help them secure this giant. Tyrael's moving up to the top. We need to watch out for him. Let's get up there and let's do this. Come on. We have Chen here. We have Tyrael, and if we could grab... Oh, we lost the top shrine. But we should get it back fair momentarily. So we are trying our best to get this back. Maybe we can grab something here if Chen's ultimate runs out sometime soon. It should run out fairly quickly. Illidan is down here as well, trying to do a little bit of damage to us. Looks like we lost the bottom shrine that time. So Illidan came off of there. They are having to dedicate more than one player, one more player than we are to every position on the map, which is quite advantageous for us. So as you can see, it is really boosting our experience, helping us out in that regard. We're going to increase the range and damage of Hunter Killer. I put down some turrets here. Let's get Vala. Come on, grab the Baneling shots. Mostly the Banelings landed on the minions, but that's okay. They will do just as much damage right there. I'm going to put down a couple more creep tumors so I can keep an eye on these spots right here. You see we have vision of every gank possibility on this top lane. We do have some knights coming in. I'm going to throw out some Banelings, try and deal as much damage as I can before those knights get here, so that we can have a ton of, not a ton, but okay, I'm going to move down and get the dragon now for my team. We should be able to secure this. Hopefully we can secure it. Nazeebu goes down. Now it's just Chen and Illidan. I'm going to throw out Banelings, Roachlings, and everything to grab that. It looks like we lost the top shrine. Vala managed to get there just in time to stop that. But with these knights moving down, we should be pretty safe all around. They're not doing any damage to our gate or our towers at the moment, which is very nice. Tyrael's moving in there. He should jump in around. Vala's moving it as well to try and prevent Tyrael from capturing this, but now she is by herself behind enemy lines, except for Tyrael's taking quite a bit of damage right there. We have a hunter killer moving out, drop pods going down for roachlings, and now we should secure this quite easily. Vala's moving around somewhere, trying to get Tyrael, get out of there. Get out of there, Tyrael. We have Chen coming in as well. So dude, put some drop pods down. That is not where I wanted that to land. Hopefully my team can get the middle. Looks like Chen is trying to do his ultimate. I'm going to use my ultimate right there as well. There we go. We got the Dragon Knight. That is all I wanted, was to prevent Chen from taking that. He's trying to jump onto me here. Tyrael needs to watch out. Danger behind you, Tyrael. Alright, Chen goes back into his normal form instead of his split out form like that. Throw some banelings here out at him. Drop pods are going down, and Tyrael gets the last shot with the Eldruin. Destroyed the mid fort with the dragon. And we're going to push this top lane as quickly as much as we possibly can. See just how much, how effective all these are. We're taking all those shots from the turret. So I'm going to put down some creep tumors up here. Fire off some banelings. Try and take out our opponent's minions. That looks like Illidan's trying to do something down there. Big fight going on. Tyrael dies, and Nubrak should live through most of that shot. But we could very easily take this top fort down and make it 3 forts to 6 overall. I'm going to go with 2 hunter killers. Charge of 2 hunter killers from that. So I ended up going with more of a team fight. Well, not really a team fight. More of like a one-on-one Zagara build. Just given the map we're on and the situations we keep finding ourselves in. So it looks like most of my creep tumors here are still alive. We'll put down some more just to own this top lane. A couple more like right there and there. And I should probably replace these guys. They are running low. You can see that they're all about to run out. So I'm going to run back through and replace these. Trying to do as much damage as I can. Well, not as much damage. Trying to gain as much vision as I can. But that one, it'll take 6 seconds for my next one to show up now. So Vala's trying to do... She's trying to get out of there. Double hunter killer on her. She knows she can't fight that. Tyrael dies to our enemies. She was actually way out front trying to push. I'm not really sure what was up with that. We got roachlings, we got knights, we got all kinds of enemies pushing here, and I've got 2 enemies dead. I can see the other 2 on the 3 enemies dead now. So I know I've got plenty of time to push this basically uncontested. Baiting an ultimate out of Vala right there. Just so that she doesn't have to deal with getting shot. It looks like Illidan's rushing in. I need to put a maw up on him. And I will probably die right there to the last shot by Illidan from Vala. That devour, or that hunt from Illidan is really, really deadly. But bottom lane's being pushed as well. So I did draw out 2 ultimates up top. So they won't be able to use those for the next 50 seconds. And the bottom lane is being pushed pretty heavily. So now we have level 18 to 15 shrines up for my team. Illidan's moving up here to the top shrine, trying to take out some minions on his way. Nubrak and Vala are picking up the giants down here on the bottom. Tassadar wants the mid. Unfortunately, Vala is going to take the top shrine before anyone else can get there. Tyrael's Hearthstoning back. Pretty low action game. Chen is trying to take some here. Look at our siege damage. I'm actually not too high on siege damage. Pretty high on hero damage for my team. Actually, almost the highest. So I'm going to move up here to the top. Try and secure that. Looks like they killed my creep tumors all around here up at the top, which is a good move, all things considered. Vala is trying desperately to do some heavy damage to our forts up here. Looks like a Nubrak is coming in. Oh, but Vala jumps out of the way right there. That was a brilliant move by Vala, getting out of that spike. But oh, there comes Illidan, and that may have been a very bad move for him on Illidan's part, especially with the double hunter killer. Yeah, that was a really dumb move by Illidan coming in there. Now we have 3 of the enemy team dead, 4 of them. The other 1 is down here. It is quick work. I actually just played with him in my last game. I'm going to throw out some banelings right there. Miss him just barely. Throw out a hunter killer. Tyrael's behind me. Tassadar should be able to pick up the Dragon Knight, no problem. There it goes right there. And if we move around and split push a different part of the map while my team crushes here, given that we are down a couple of players, I'm going to move up to the top and split push with that creep wave, that minion wave, while the Dragon Knight crushes this top. So I probably won't be able to get much more than this gate down, but every little bit helps. I'm going to throw out some banelings, do as much damage as I can to everything. And there goes the gate. A couple of towers here should go down. Keep went down to the mid. So if we throw some more roachlings out, let's throw some more banelings. And I want, looks like Illidan's trying to finally coming up here. We should be able to get that. That hunter killer is going to chase him down. The 2 hunter killers should chase him down, but fortunately neither of them will get the kill. I only meant to use one of them, but I ended up double tapping my button. The Zebu goes down and goes flying right there. You can see his body ended up down there. Oh, wow, Illidan came out of that fast. I'm going to put down even more roachlings right here. Punted Illidan up to the top. Dragon Knight is down to 2% health. I should probably actually get out of here at this point. That top tower should fall. Now we have level 20. I'm going to go with teleport a short distance. Bolt of the Storm. Really, really nice, given that Zagara does not have any escape whatsoever before level 20. So it does give her a nice one. It allows me to be a little bit more aggressive like this, where I can go for minion kills, mercenary kills here. Vala's fighting in the middle. If she realizes what's going on here, I could be pretty sunk, especially if Tyrael decides to help her out. But we'll burn this camp really quickly, and I think someone's on their way to me. But yes, it was Illidan who was on his way to me. And I'm going to blink out of there. Hopefully I can get something here. He's trying to get around in front of me, which is probably not. The mage trader tries to hunt into me and ends up getting himself killed. That was pretty cool. Not getting himself killed, but running into my hunter killer and dying. So unfortunately those giants aren't going to do anything but deny the opposing team. So I'm really, really low on health here. I've got to be very careful. Got a couple of giants on the bottom. They do want to move down here. Yes, they are going down there. So we have a big fight going on right now that we can do a ton of damage in. Looks like we will get all 3 of them except for Tyrael there. I'm going to throw out some banelings now. There we got that. Tacitus shield should keep me alive. Woo, I'm going to grab the healing well. That was pretty close. Looks like Chen maybe will die. No, his ultimate will allow him to get away very, very easily. Wasn't I harsh stunning yet? I thought I was harsh stunning. So we have knights pushing up the top. Bottom lane's being pushed by just my team for the most part. So the enemy team running down here, they got tunnel visioned onto those knights. They probably shouldn't have done that, given my team was in position right here. And I was standing, they didn't know I was standing right here, but given that my team was in a position right here, and they saw them move into the knights, into those giants, probably, it just wasn't a smart situation to put themselves in, where they could be cornered. Especially by a superior force, 3 levels higher, and we were up 1 player on them, 4-3. So knights are pushing that top fort. Somebody should go mid, get the Dragon Knight, and we can end this game right here. It's like Illidan's trying to get away. We might be able to end the game without the Dragon Knight. I'm just going to go get it, because, you know, why not? Ending the game inside of a giant Dragon Knight is always awesome. So we are going to unleash the Dragon Knight. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, that is... I did not realize that he had a trait here. I don't think that's had an icon most of this game. So now we have a big fight. I didn't actually need to get the Dragon Knight, but it was fun. Throw out a nice breath, and I'll end with the dragon dancing. So that's always pretty awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. And like I said, I really, really like this map. It's a lot more focused on all 3 lanes, makes you spread the team out, and lets people show off one-on-one ability, or 2-on-2, 3-on-3, small team fights. Very rarely is there a large 5-man gank squad roaming around on that map. It's probably why it's my favorite, and I will see you guys later.